Hey everyone, itsMiatch. I've made and subsequently abandoned a few projects now, and one of those is released. Shout out to this user, by the way, who apparently still plays the game, and instead of working on any of these, I'm going to make a new one. I am inspired. What am I inspired by? Dread Hunger. It is an 8-player social deduction game about some sailors in the Arctic, and 2 of them are secretly magic cannibals. It is $37, which is why I'm remaking it in Minecraft, which I already own, instead of forcing my friends to shell out $37. Let's go. Hello. Wow. Do you like my desktop background? So my first order of business was to figure out what exactly I wanted to do in this game. I don't want my game to just be Dread Hunger in Minecraft, but having a look at the source material will still help to keep me focused. But this is my notes on Dread Hunger for now that I think I should look at. If there's things I forgot, then I'll try and remember while I'm doing dinner. The first thing I want to focus on is the boat, or at least my version of it. I'm not going to be doing a boat. I won't lie to you, you know Vermim was a remake of a 2015 project? Well, this project is a remake of a 2021 project. I have a plan already, and the ideas page was all for show. For its own sake, my reasoning for not doing the boat is that I want to utilise Minecraft's procedurally generated terrain in my game, and for all we know the players are going to spawn in a Badlands where there is definitely not any water for a boat to go. Anyway, this is what I'm going to do instead. It'll be more like an on-foot expedition. You're going to start off at a little campsite, which will be all, lovely, nice little place. You are going to go forwards, you're going to go off, and you're going to find the end goal, is the plan, and you'll find other structures and other side goals along the way. So with all that in mind, I got started with the campsite. F3 and I. Copied server-side block data to... You're joking! I'll need to build more structures. Okay, let's see what there is. We could have a little, somebody's brought along a cow. This cow, you are going to forever be replicated over and over and then slaughtered at the start of every game. Is that okay? Alright, cool. What you normally see is everybody fights for all the stuff in the chests and whatnot. Barrels, 0. You didn't include entities. No, you did. There's a marker in there, yes. You didn't include entities either. This is like the traitor spawn over here because it's got a bale of hay. I reckon that's a good starting lineup for the camp. I know that I had some extra stuff around, like furnaces and whatnot. So I did start putting down those extra furnaces and things. The method I was going to use to spawn in these structures was to spawn an armor stand, and then have the armor stand spawn markers using spread players, and have the markers spawn structures near them. Anyway, while I was setting that up, I sort of had a little bit of a thought. Alright, I'm just reporting in with a really quick status update. I've got another couple of structures down, I've got a marker down. I sort of realised something. You might be familiar with the last time that I tried to do a video on these blocks here. Do you remember them? Do you remember how I experimented with all this? And failed miserably? Guess what I'm gonna try and do again. Looking forward to it. Jigsaw blocks again. I suffered, a little bit. I saved JSON files, I saved structure files, I reloaded the world. I kept doing that over and over. Here's a clip, recorded around when I was contemplating going to bed. I will back it up again. I'll keep doing that, I don't mind. That's fine, it's only 3 megabytes right now. No way! This is the first time I've ever gotten jigsaw blocks to work. This is remarkable! I could generate a camp with this. Over the next 10 minutes, I slowly linked everything together with jigsaw blocks, so I could randomly generate a camp layout without a single marker entity in sight. I was ready! Or so I thought. It will be like a village. It will have a size of 4. Let's look at Terralith, which I shouldn't be doing. My challenge was world generation. Do I have any prior experience? Not really. Is this evident? I need to be treating these like a feature even though they are very much not a feature. Yes, I saved JSON files, I saved structure files, Minecraft refused to load any world containing my blighted, horrendous monstrosity. When my data pack finally validated again, I loaded a new world with it installed. I'm spawning in? Hello? No way. No way. Over here? Oh, my word! Look at this! It's really bad. It is rubbish. But I know how to make structures spawn in the world. Huh? Isn't that good? There's even a really ominous little cage over here. So the campfire's in the middle, as it should be, that's good. And this is meant to be like really disorganized and whatnot. There are a lot of these. A lot of barrels and things around. I need more tents. There it is! So I'm going to run /function finalize camp. It puts the world border around, you're going to spawn with the world border, and it makes them all a different colour. Oh, did both these traps catch something? Yeah, rabbit. Ah, another rabbit. I got these scarecrows to have what is it called? It's called like rot or something. Anyway, I don't have items spawning in the barrels yet. I think tomorrow I'm gonna... Well, not tomorrow because I've got stuff. But when I next get to this, my plan is maybe to be able to spawn in as an actual player and like run around and loot the place, because that's just a fun thing to do. What on earth do I do now? Go to bed. 3:30 in the morning. Well now, job well done. As I said, next episode I'll probably come up with the different loot tables and establish what I want players to achieve in the game. Check out my Twitter for channel related updates, and I'm still really bad at outros.